Good evening, guys, and welcome back to MKOM, where we're sailing calmer seas and our ship isn't about to capsize at any second. You'll potentially, literally, if the Avenger defense has gone wrong. So what do I mean by calmer seas? Well, I mean Operation Rotting Wool, which is still a very difficult mission in the age of the Sectopod. So things aren't perfect, but we're not currently being chased by the Spanish Armada. So this is our first mission in months where we won't be taking a PSYOP. Epiphanius is injured in CSM. God love him, CSM. He tries. And he did manage to be a bit useful last time out during the Avenger defense, but he just isn't ready, doesn't have any of the main psi powers we need. Steam Powered Hitler's coming along, as you might have seen. He's our highest ranking fit grenadier. He's also our only fit grenadier. We've got lots, and we've got the listener. Both coming along, both rangers coming along. Lots more to scout and spot for Magical Trevor. And the listener is here to get massive crits on machine. Anyway, staring the robots in the eye, he's ready. Machines are kind of protected from crits, but that's not stopped the listener before. Come on, let's roll out. Any other very difficult mission, and I'd be a lot more nervous than I am just now. If we can get Magical Trevor on top of that little point there, that'd be nice.
Disabled Advent convoy is just ahead. Engage and eliminate all hostile forces.
Yep, Magical Trevor, come right on here. See, we're spotting from the Sky Ranger. I need to pay more attention to the Sky Ranger, right? So then I can actually scout out the surroundings. Sectopod pod.
Enemy patrol on the move.
What is this pod? There's just nothing there. Nothing there whatsoever. What do I do with this information? I don't. That's just nothing to me. This means nothing to me. There's not going to be anything in this corner, right? The map does go very far over this side, actually. Could very well be stuff over here. We are just going to sprint everyone over here, though.
Affirmative.
Because what could go wrong?
Solid copy. Got it covered.
SBH could be the one in Overwatch. We're hearing mechs. Hearing many mechs. Many robot legs in action. They're coming straight towards us, sir. What can we do? I mean, if they come close enough that we can't actually maneuver, we'll just shoot them. That's the solution here. Right, Trev can be up next turn. So what we're going to do is not sprint all the way up there just yet.
Closing on target position now.
Take the blue move. Make sure we're not going to get spotted by anything else. It doesn't look too likely.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Because it did sound like there was potentially a pod around here. And that was a little mech shift as well. What we're going to do is might as well move Nero up here as well.
Already there.
And what we're going to do is might as well move the big guy. No. We might as well not move the big guy up there. But that is hard cover that I do want to take before it's too late. So Ardus to it. Probably our best shot of the guys on the ground. Might as well move SPH up to there. There we go, we're in a very good position. If this mech would stop shifting around and really distracting me. Just say, excuse me, mech. We're trying to do our clandestine, however you pronounce it, operations here. And quite frankly, you're making too much noise. We're being silent. The 6 of us, we're not making any noise apart from us, you know, shouting down our communicators. For a strange reason, I don't really understand it.
Roger that.
Roger that. See, why can't they hear him say roger that? Because he's right there.
Sono in movimento.
At the very least, they wouldn't understand lots. I suppose if they were genetically engineered, they would, you know, it'd be built in to understand a lot of languages, so they don't have to specify, like, this is an Italian Advent. That's an Andromedon. It's an Andromedon that I have no time for. We could drop a kill zone on these guys, and it would demolish them. However, I do want to save the kill zone wherever possible. What we're going to do is move the big guy to here.
Moving out.
That could be dumb, actually. Oh no, I suppose that Andromedon isn't too bad. If all goes wrong and we have to face these guys at the same time, then that's not horrific. As horrific as it could be. Because what I want to do is engage this pod. I want to know how far away these guys are. But if these guys engage and run forward towards us, which I don't think they would, because there's no line of cover here from which they could actually... You know what, let's just engage. The listener's not going to engage. But... You know, we could probably Deadeye as well and just... 89%. Yeah, no, we might want to save Deadeye. We might want to save Deadeye. So, SPH only has 2 grenades. We could always stab a guy in the head. But that would activate the Andromedon, which is not something I'm really wanting to do. What we're going to do is start with SPH, because SPH... superior scope, but not very much aim. Liable to... Could kill him in just a wanna. If it crit, could have killed him.
Deckung ist aufgeflogen.
Trees mean nothing to me. Wow, are they just not moving at all? Shouldn't have used SPH then. Right, you can use lightning hands. That'll get rid of that guy.
Well, how about that?
How about it? And we should, despite him being in hard cover, we might well be able to. 62. 47. Oh dear. Trev's going to have these bloods though, right? 73. Right. The listener. Is it only the listener who's got a grenade? What I want to do is bring the listener back. And that's going to require a running gun, innit? In it though, in it just. I really thought the officer would move.
I'm coming for you.
Not gonna lie.
I'm on the move.
I didn't think I didn't think the trooper would just stand still either. Right, but that is not close enough to actually hit the officer. But that's... We just want the tree gone. We are the anti-Greenpeace.
I'm spotted.
So, what I'd quite fancy is Ardus not taking a shot here. We'll just continue on with Nero. Not the sniper rifle, with the pistola. Because you get 2 free pistol shots. Still. A little bit of dodge there. Right, we don't really care for Magical Trevor's Overwatch, so let's just finish this guy off. With a big old crit, please. Big old crit with superior scope, thank you. Is he dead? He's dead next turn. What we're going to do... He's definitely poisoned, right? Dead next turn. Yeah, let's just leave him. So what we're going to have is Ardus on Overwatch.
Come get some.
And we're not actually going to have lots on Overwatch. We're just going to have one dodgy Overwatch from Ardus. One dodgy Overwatch, please. I'd be surprised if these guys didn't activate this time, because they seem to be walking towards us. Okay, let us bring... Lots forward. Lots now the scout. Lots was always the scout, to be honest. And what we're going to do is drop a kill zone to activate these guys. This means we'll get Magical Trevor's free...
They're not getting through.
3 shots. 2 shots. 2 free shots. And we'll force them to walk into our Overwatch as well. SPH's Overwatch could be reasonable. Let's get him in position. Big guy. Your Overwatch is going to be trash. Nero, move down.
I'm going.
And you get pistol Overwatch as well. Kill zone activates. That's got to be a sectopod up there, because it's really annoying me. A solid 8 damage with the AP ammo, piercing the armor. Should do a lot of damage to the trooper. Oh, that's a bit of dodgy cover there. This guy is just the luckiest guy I've ever seen. Oh, this is going to kill him.
Come on, focus.
Jeez, oh.
Menace
Nah.
1-5. Watch those supply crates.
Oh yeah, we might have
Destroy
shot a
them,
crate
there
or two,
won't be
but
anything
who
left
really
for
cares?
us to recover once the area is secure.
So, we can bring SPH up just a little bit. Just a bit. Oh, we bring SPH up, and it could spell ruin for us all.
Okay.
But if we are going to die, I want us to be killed by SPH. Alright, shred and destroy all the cover. SPH might only be a sergeant. But grenades don't care about your rank. Grenades will destroy. Grenades will wreck no matter what. And a big old Deadeye might just kill him. Might just kill him dead. Excellent.
Target eliminated.
This means Listener and Ardis can do some good damage with their blue screen rounds. And it means Trev can reload from death from above. Technically didn't kill him, of course, but you know. Right, lots what I want you to do is come up as far as you can without activating. Right, sector pod round there. Sounds about right. But we do have a little bit of space to play with now, as we can tell. We can come up a little bit without activating. That's what I'm going to do with Nero. Nero to here.
No problem, boss.
Lots probably to there.
I'm trusting you here.
Don't trust me, that's a bad idea. And we don't have holo target, of course, because Denny is busy being dead. With the Skulljack, we've actually got quite good hacking ability on Ardis now. So it might be worth looking at the hack to stun, because we don't have stasis with the Psy. We don't have Psy stasis. 93% is quite good. So we'll see. If the Listener hits his shot, then we should be doing tons of damage to it. And we'll see how it goes. We do also need to kill the mech. The trooper. And we might do that with Nero. Right, let's face off. Take his face right off. Oh, for goodness sake. Maybe the most useless face off I've seen in my life. What we're going to do is go for the Listener now. Try for this big old shot, which should do 13 damage. Nope. Right, we're going to try and hack the mech then.
Missed the target.
Because we have done no damage whatsoever.
Let's get it.
We could have moved right up and almost guaranteed ourselves to get the damage. But I am so wary of potential sectopods. If you miss this, we're in trouble. Shot that Andromedon right down.
We're in.
Shot down for 2 turns. What we're going to do might be worth taking this shot. I think it is. Break concealment. It's not going to activate immediately. It was not worth taking that shot. Because we are trashed. Remember all that Overwatch you missed? All that Overwatch you missed should be dead. Everything should be dead. And now we are dead. It is we who are dead. God damn it.
That one hurt.
Right. What's Trev got? Trev, just kill this guy. Kill this Joker. Your squad are a joke. That guy's a joke. But you,
Target neutralized.
Hollywood Magical Trevor, you are not a joke. Reload.
Let's do this.
Right. Again, we need to move closer. And let's just do
I
it.
guess that'll be okay.
You guessed right this time, listener. Finally, some damage done to the Andromedon, so proper damage. And a free action. Don't mind if I do. That's what should have happened last
I
time.
got it, right? No rounds.
So, SPH is very much on fire. I mean, this whole place is covered in snow.
Schon unterwegs.
For God's sake. Right. Overwatch. Oh, you can't Overwatch.
Halte Stellung.
Drop. Stop, drop, and roll. Yeah, do the thing where you don't be on fire. Yeah, that's it. Right, Nero, you're just standing in no cover whatsoever. And that's not ideal.
Scanning.
Can't someone like pat SPH out? I mean, there's a pond right here. Actually, I've heard that that does work. Like, if you're on fire, you go into water and it does put you out.
I'm on it.
We won't be doing that for SPH.
Affirmativo. Okay, that's not me.
Right, what we do now is a big old battle scanner reveal this inevitable the inevitable sector pod. It's like a Sherlock Holmes case. Oh wow, nothing. It's like I'm scouting. Nothing at all. Right, what we're going to do is move up with SPH and try and get him into the pond. Genuinely the tactic right now.
Okay,
Let's hope this
I'll
doesn't
go.
activate. It shouldn't. Right, the sector pod must be like right there then.
Locked and loaded. Verstanden. Bin unterwegs.
Right, next turn, if we really need SPH to run into the pond, we can do that next turn. I guess.
On your
Top
order.
XCOM strategy. Run into the pond.
Affirmative. Covering now.
We don't have Long Watch and Magical Trevor, but we'll have Killzone next turn. And Killzone is always a fun time for all involved. Well, for Magical Trevor at least.
Covering now.
Does the supply run so... Oh, Lord. Right. Let's see. Right, he's not burning anymore. We don't need him to run. We don't need you to run into the thing now. That's fine. Now, this conflict has kind of gotten rid of all that cover. All that good cover. It's got to be a sector pod like right here. But what do we do? What do we do? How do we get here? We move SPH right beside this fire.
Wechsle Position.
This fire is out of control. We're gonna burn this supply run. Because we want Ardus and the listener up front if it is a sector pod. And it is. What we do next turn is scanning protocol.
Moving to Overwatch.
Might as well reload. Might as well Overwatch. Got some a bit more reasonable Overwatch now. Alright. Scan. Go scan, my son. So what's what? Archon there. As Andromedon and... No, Shield Bearer and Mech. What am I talking about? So it's just an advanced mech, but... Is that a Viper? A Viper in this day and age. Wow. We don't want to activate both at once, of course. We move lots to there. That should hopefully activate these guys. What we're going to do is drop a big old kill zone that ultimately won't hit anything because it's an Archon and a Viper from that far away. But it's the intent that counts.
La via è libera.
Hello. It's been a while since we felt really threatened by Archons. But I suppose we've always had stasis and thingy fire, chain shot, holo targeting, and all that good stuff. A big old grenade would not go amiss around here. I can't tell. Are there supplies on that? Aren't the supplies all like gold tinged and stuff? Well, we'll never know. Because that is going to be cover obliterated. Cars, various cars obliterated. Now the problem is, and the problem that I knew we'd have, is that we don't really have that much, Oh, Nero can actually see them both. But not actually get close enough to do anything useful. Ardus, having just used scanning protocol, can't do anything. Nero can come to here. That car might not explode. If we bunch ourselves up, right? If we kill the Viper, actually, let's just go and try and kill the Viper. 95%. If it hits and it doesn't dodge, it's dead.
Not too
So what we
shabby.
now do, if this actually works, it's actual genius. Ardus to here,
Moving to position.
and we try and get the Archon to bunch up and use blazing
I'm trusting
pinions.
you here.
Try and explode us all in one swoop. We get a turn to move away, and then during that turn we have Magical Trevor shoot at it, we have everyone else shoot at it, and ultimately it does no damage. Wouldn't that be magnifique? 49% versus an Overwatch, you know what, just take that shot. 3 damage, better than no damage. Probably not as good as the flashbang I should have used. Well, isn't that just something?
Flashbang.
I realised just halfway through, after I'd already clicked, that no, you should have actually flashbanged it. But you know what? God loves me. XCOM, God loves me. The Ethereals loved me. Well, the Ethereals, I don't know. Knowing the rest of the story of XCOM 2, the Ethereals might actually love me. And that's spoilers, isn't it? Right, is he really just running away?
Sono sotto attacco.
Can't pierce solid metal box. Trevor, can't see you past the big old truck. That's fine, we should have enough firepower by volume just to kind of blitz through this guy. We know that just beyond our line of sight is the other pod. We know that Ardus has combat protocol for 4 damage. That's the thing when you don't have a psyop. There's very few sources of guaranteed damage. Right, SPH can see from there.
Begebe mich zur Zielposition.
SPH injured anyway, let's put him beside the potentially burning car. What I wouldn't mind seeing is, like, instead of holo-targeting just for grenadiers, holo-targeting is an attachment you can put onto stuff. Like, you get a combat attachment or something. Like, a hair trigger would be a combat attachment, and then just a general attachment would be like the scope or something. Right, let's keep Ardus for now. Let us reload and fire, because we don't want to move forward. We're just gonna sit. We're gonna sit and take our 50-50s. Thank you very much. I can sit here all day taking my 50-50s. Let's bring a ding.
If you say so.
The listener over. Take another. It's nearly 50-50. See, it's fine.
That won't do it.
And he's guaranteed dead. He's guaranteed dead. Let's see if we can get Nero to do it with a shot rather than waste combat protocol, which could come in really handy against a shield bearer. Excelente.
Did you see that one?
I saw the Archon dodge nearly every shot you guys fired. Yes. I'm not that impressed. Right, let's have a bit of a reload turn. What we want to do is engage this pod and drag them to the left-hand side so we can keep Magical Trevor on top of his guard tower and have him at full effectiveness, not blocked like he was for that Archon. So, Ardus to there. Let's start pulling back from this side.
No problem, boss.
Moving to Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Scanning. Okay, I'll go.
There we go. Solid turn. Solid repositional turn. Strategy. Woohoo. And now for my next little bit of strategy. How far has your throwing arm improved at all? Because we don't want to engage it until the turn after this, because that's when where Killzone comes back. I think next turn I'll do a blind Killzone, because it's going to be far enough away that the cone's going to envelop this whole area. And then we just, like I said, drag everyone else into it, all the enemies into it.
I guess that'll be okay.
Unless this activates, which it doesn't, that's fine.
On Overwatch. Bitte Feuerschutz. Scanning.
Come get some.
Monto la guardia.
How slow is this? 27 minutes in. That's fine.
If you say so.
As muy bien. Perfecto.
On the move. Roger.
Right, next turn we drop the kill zone, and then we move right up. Right up to where? Who knows? We can run and gun up to that tree, that little dodgy tree over there. We can run and gun up to there. I don't know. I'll figure it out at some point. Next turn, this turn probably. So we can move. We can run and gun anywhere we want for big flanks. We can run and gun up to here for big flanks. Big flanking fun. So what we're going to do, we are going to drop a kill zone. Because I love kill zone. Where are they most likely to be? You know what, that's still probably the best kill zone we can get. So what we're going to do is move up.
Okay, I'll go. Admin forces sighted.
They're right here. Who knew? Hollywood Magical Trevor knew. He said, I'll set up a kill zone right here, guys. And I'll forget that the mech always goes on Overwatch, because Magical Trevor isn't very clever. He's also not very good at shooting.
I got nothing.
Don't worry, he's going to shoot the least valuable target. He's not even going to manage that. Bit of a trash turn all around. I suppose what we've got is that they're all taking cover against the listener, and they are going to let themselves get flanked. In fact, they're already going to be flanked, aren't they? So if we can run and gun... We could run and gun the listener all the way up to here and murderize that mech. What are the odds for Haywire, though? Zoom over. I do like a little bit of zip mode in the morning. And it is the morning. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. I got up early to do this. No. We'll see. Because what we also have is the option of moving Epiphanes back. Epiphanes. The listener. Is the listener, not lots, right? The listener. We have the option of moving the listener back. And also we have the option of charging him forward into the unknown. Which would be far cooler. What we can do is actually move Ardus to... there. And that runs the Overwatch rather than skips the Overwatch, and we can move with impunity. But that does leave us out of cover. Because we could have really done for the kill zone on the mech and the shield bearer. Oh, we've got mimic beacons. SPH is just... Right, we're going to move up. SPH is going to lob a mimic beacon. It's all going to be fine and dandy. Can Ardus not actually see the guy from that little bit of cover, though? Because I don't want to move him completely out of cover. I'm not I'm not an absolute madman. Right, that's going to be our best bet, unfortunately. Oh, let's see how it goes.
Moving to position.
Oh, here it goes. Yatatata. He does have lightning reflexes, right? So we go... Yes.
It hit the plate.
So we go...
Haul it ass.
Yes. It's fine. We don't go there, no. We go yes. No.
Get it
A
together.
roller coaster of emotions, this mission. And we go
Gli vado a prendere.
yes.
Okay.
Hopefully kill the trooper. And that'll be one less shot on the mimic beacon. Thank God we've got somebody competent on this mission. Good lord.
Okay, uno l'ho preso.
And then we go... Nero can't actually move forward enough to get the good thing off. So we come here.
Bestätigt.
And we go... Hold on. So how far... So we need the mech to be able to see it. So right there is a good spot. They come and nuke the pond. And that'll bring them far enough forward so that Nero will be able to pestle them. So Nero can take this shot just now. Is it worth taking that shot? 6 to 8 damage with 3 armor. Nero's the last one. What we can do is just take that shot because we might need the damage on it. We're not gonna... Yeah. Because if Nero does hit this, it'll mean only one shot from one of our blue screen guys next turn.
Deflection!
So mech doing nothing. And of course we've still got the kill zone. I remember we've still got the kill zone. And not that it makes the slightest bit of difference that we've still got the kill zone. Now hopefully this guy doesn't kill the mimic beacon straight up. And the shield bearer comes forward as well. He doesn't do a shieldy thing. Mimic beacon down. But the situation is far more manageable. It's not been an impressive mission for you, Trev. But I trust that you're about to make amends by just killing this guy straight up from full health. Because that's the kind of man you are. You like proving me wrong. He likes proving me wrong.
Hostile target down.
Hostile target down. You can reload now. A good clip's work.
Rock and roll.
And, listen, how about you just kill this guy? That works. Is there going to be another pod?
Check it before you get too close.
That's another pod. There could still be a sector pod out there. So let's consolidate
Look out.
and reloadiate.
Will do!
And there's some heavy mechiates.
Überwachung läuft.
Reload en masse. So that sounded like a heavy... some kind of heavy mech around here. So again, we've got Magical Trevor, who has a huge field of fire, but as we saw, Killzone, not that effective.
Scanning.
In fact, any of Magical Trevor shots, not that effective at this gargantuan range. Right, I'm inclined to think that was here.
Scanning.
I don't have that good a headset for directional audio, to be honest.
I'm on it. It's
Good to go on it!
Covering now.
Right, and we have like... No, we used that last battle scanner, like just lobbing it uselessly, pushing back the veil the tiniest bit. Right,
On Overwatch.
you know what? I think we've got all these supplies. I think we can just take him.
Enemy activity.
You know what? Let's spread out. I don't think this is going to activate. If it does, then it does. And it did. And that's a sectopod. That is a sectopod. I'm not wrong about this one. SPH. Anyone? Right, who's back here? It's just troopers and shield bearer. Right, we're going to use the second mimic beacon. For absolutely gosh darn sure. We're going to move SPH up into this hard cover. Big old sectopod appears. SPH charges it down because that's just the kind of man SPH is. Insane and unaware of what he's doing. Get a bit of shred on there. Yeah, we gotta keep you in hard cover, don't we? Oh!
It's still moving.
What are your actual odds? Is that guy even in cover? What we're gonna do? Because sometimes I never learn. Are we gonna do this? Are we gonna drop a kill zone? Yes, we are. What we're gonna do is check the haywire protocol. That's not good enough. That is nowhere near good enough to take the risk. Because sectopods aren't that difficult to hit, I'll be honest. But the idea of a sectopod having one turn with increased aim against us is not a good one. So we can't use lots. We can, however, move Nero to here. And that doesn't really help us that much. Right, we can give Ardus that better bit of cover. We can actually move lots to a better place as well, but that's going to be good enough for just now. We are moving up, right up to a sectopod to engage it. It's not a good plan. It's not the cleverest plan. Let's get some blue screen on that there big ol' robot. God. I miss Denny and Tolk. Where's Denny and Tolk? Fetch me Denny and Tolk. What's that? They're brutally injured from their last encounter with the sectopod? Sometimes you just can't get the help. I guess this will have to do. We've got Nero, and that's it. We can't even flash and a bang everyone else. I mean, we could just start shooting the sectopod, but look, it's going to do nothing. It's going to do literally nothing. So what we're going to do is just bring Nero a bit further up if possible.
Whatever you say.
And it is possible, because I just did. Right, at least we're not going to take fire from the sectopod. We might get lucky and get some kill zone hits. It'd be nice. Wouldn't it be nice if we had kill zone and actually hit from this range? Hopefully the sectopod doesn't kill the mimic beacon in a single shot. How much damage does the sectopod do? The answer is lots. Right, at least it's the shield bearer we're taking the actions of. The shield bearer should kill this guy. By this guy I mean the mimic beacon. Should kill the mimic beacon, which leaves the troopers. Oh, that was a really stupid place to put Nero, wasn't it? Oh dear. I wasn't thinking clearly. Clearly neither is this guy because he just missed the easiest flank and gets return fired. and is now poisoned and dead. And if Magical Trevor could somehow stop this guy from killing Nero, at the very least, what you've done is taken out a good old bit of cover. But you know, that doesn't really matter. What we absolutely need to do now is kill the Sectopod. At least we're going to shred the last bit of it. I say the last bit of it, still nowhere near the last bit of it. What's the most insane thing we could do with Nero? It's going to be moving here, lightning hands and face off. Hopefully lightning hands and face off kills this guy. That makes Nero untouchable. Right, we've got one shot with Trev. If you had one shot to seize everything you ever wanted, you'd miss it like you missed half your kill zone. Oh, you'd hit it. Thank God. At least something's going right this turn. Big ol' crits. I said at the very start, the listeners here to crit machines. Our rangers are here to scout and crit machines, and we're all out of targets to scout. You didn't crit it. I'll be honest, that's a bit disappointing. We've got Ardus and Lots, right? Ardus, Lots and Nero. Ardus, Lots and Nero. Ardus, just kill him yourself, right? No, I've got a plan. I've got the dumbest plan. Right. And you say, Mick, your plans are pretty dumb. I don't really believe that you've got what would be the dumbest plan. No. I've had some dumb plans. If Lots and Nero can kill the Sectopod, which is looking very unlikely now, I must admit. Right, what my plan was to use Lots to knock it down here, Nero to move here, lightning hands and face off, and that would kill maybe that guy and the Sectopod, which leaves Ardus free to skulljack the shield bearer. And that would have killed him in a single shot. But unfortunately, some people like Lots don't like fun. What we're going to do is actually move Nero up though.
I can handle that.
Because we've got to move Nero at the very least. That's not... Nero can't do enough damage to the Sectopod by herself. No. So what we're going to do is try and lightning... No. You've got a flash and a bang. You got the flash. You got the bang. So what we're going to do is, with Ardus, make sure this guy dies, because that's kind of the priority here. Let's hope he doesn't destroy all our cover. That's what I was afraid of. Of course the Sectopod has the loot. What we're going to do is... Right, we're going to take our free shot anyway. It's not going to be at that guy, it's going to be at this guy. So it would... Right, only 4 damage, but... Poison. Poison? Yeah. Maybe. We can flashbang these two guys. We're 1 square off being able to flashbang them all. So it's either flashbang or face off. And face off would do a little bit of damage to everyone. It might kill that guy, which would make Nero untouchable. You know what?
Blinded him.
Blinded by the light. This guy should be poisoned and shouldn't be... Oh dear! I was not aware that that's how that worked. What? Why is everything exploding? Why everything explode? Why did everything explode? Why is everything still exploding? Everything's still exploding. XCOM having what is known in the biz as a bad day. Trev. Oh, damn it. XCOM having a real bad day. Sources claim. Was that thing even on fire at all? I have my doubts. Right. Is Nero just... Right, Nero 3 turns. 3 turns to get Nero out of here. 2 turns on the loot. We've got to choose the loot or Nero. Loot or Nero. I choose loot. No, I don't. What I'm going to do is move... Right, we can just punch through the shield and kill this guy. That's what Lots is going to do, because Lots is closer, right? So what we're going to do now is move...
If you say so.
We've got such little cover that it's almost irrelevant. Right, we're going to move Lots all the way in. Listener all the way in.
I'm trusting you here.
Big hit. Yep, that's me. You're dead, son. I mean, a crit would have been nice.
Deflection. Could use some ammo over here.
Right. We're fine. I forgot how ridiculous Hunter's Instinct was.
La via libera.
We should just be able to straight up kill this guy with Lots, actually. Like I said, I forgot how ridiculous Hunter's Instinct was. I thought we'd bring SBH over to Shred as well, but we can just now... Right, you're injured anyway. Let's stab a guy through the head in retaliation.
Accessing target.
God, for God's sake. For God's sake.
Didn't get control. Status confirmed. All hostiles
Maybe
are
Aldous won't
down
take the
and area
damage.
is secure.
Because that's the last kill.
Status
Nope.
confirmed. Mission accomplished.
What a rubbish mission. Everyone's dead apart from Magical Trevor. The victory music is playing, but this isn't a victory. This could be bad. That last turn, it was... Obviously, it was going to be bad play on my part moving Nero up to an exploding lorry. But I didn't see smoke. I'm going to look at... Obviously, I'm going to watch this back because I edit this. But I'm not going to be happy. Hopefully it's just bare minor wounds. Lightly wounded, lightly wounded. Lightly wounded for the ranges when I've already got the best ranger still. SPH up to... I do fancy another holo targeter. Trev just standing there like, guys, what's your bloody problem? Right, 4 Elerium cores. God. And we can break down a sectopod. That's good. We're going to break down a sectopod next after the plasma rifle, which is still taking a very long time. A bloody long time. Chief Savage Man's going to have stasis in 5 days. Right, at least you've already got someone in there. We'll have owned you back in a day. If we can wait 5 days for the next mission, it'd be quite good. Chops, Trev, Toke. We've got 3, we'll have 4 good operatives. If we can wait 5 days, we'll have a team. Denny's the main guy I want back. The next mission does have to be pretty much perfect, though. Because that was poor. Poor things have happened. Right. We can get alien alloys and Elerium crystals. Or we can get some intel.
Avenger plotting new course.
And let me tell you about how much I love intel. I love intel. For God's sake.
Commander,
The aliens are still moving
When we
forward on the
take out that
Avatar
facility,
project.
these guys
Taking
are
out that
doomed. That is
facility would
5
deal a
ticks
serious blow
off
to
the
their
Avatar
efforts.
project. So right before the supply drop, here come the rural checkpoints.
Strategic resource located.
We've got 60 intel and a sectoid is melted.
Incoming
And the
message
supply
for you,
drop is here.
Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
Leading the resistance is a daunting task.
Look, what can I do about that?
But your
What can I
efforts
do
so
about
far
this?
have left
I've done
many
everything
wondering if
perfectly.
we've made
You
the
guys
right
are trash.
approach.
Hello!
We'll have to do better.
Guess what mission we're stopping? Guess what dark event we're going for next week? Next week? Next time? Next guerrilla op. 122 supplies. Is it even worth going there? I guess.
Avenger plotting new course.
We'll get a few more supplies from the black market.
Commander, we've located one of their
Where's the
facilities.
facility? That's pretty good. Precious grasp. So there's a new facility in East Africa. And the quickest way to get there, according to this, is to go over the Atlantic. But unless we really can't make contact through West Asia at all. I would have thought West Asia, Eastern Europe, North Africa. Right, finish this. I might hire that new staff member, because we are this far down.
Course.
And we might have to go on a black site, no, not a black site, an alien facility mission imminently. Advanced stock, Viper corpses. What we're going to do is sell this scope, we're going to sell the advanced stock. And I need to look up whether we can sell Viper corpses. I expect we can. What can we buy? A whole load of rubbish. God damn, that's disappointing. We could buy supplies. We could buy a scientist. Do you want to buy a scientist? A shell as a girl. How much intel? We've got 446 intel. And we can skull mine now. as successfully as that went last time out. What I really wanted was a PCS for perception, or I wanted to rush research on armor. As it is, we've nearly got plasma rifle, there's no point in that. But we are low on scientists. Let's do it, let's do it. There we go. I've only gone and done it.
Setting course for Sector 10, Eastern United States.
Let's see if there's anything worth buying here. What troop would we want to buy? Not really a specialist. Not really a scientist for that much. Nah. Right, what have we got now? We've got Chief Savage Man coming out the tube and going straight back in the tube in a day. We've got advanced explosives. That's going to be quite good. Means we can get EMP grenades. EMP bombs, sorry. That's the entire point, that they're bombs, not grenades. We can make contact with East Asia. West Asia. We can... That's probably our best bet, right? Yeah.
Setting course for West Asia.
Could we not just fly to this facility? Because we're flying right across the Atlantic anyway.
Attempting to establish local
Oh, here we go,
regional
right.
contact.
Commander, the aliens continue to make
This
progress
only-
on the Avatar project.
So that's
If we're
28
going
days.
To slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
How fast? How fast do we need to move? Looking at it a little bit better, we've got 1, we got 2, we got 3. Should we... No, we're going to wait for Epiphanes. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to be... I'm not going to be a complete idiot all my life. We're going to wait for Epiphanes. We're going to wait for the pivotal member of our squad. And that's when we're going to go. We're going to run the clock down 8 days. And then when we get a mission in 5 days which wipes out the squad, you can say, oh, Mick, I told you so. This next retaliation will take a while. Next guerrilla op, that'll be fine. But the next guerrilla op, we're going to have to go on the one that's infestation, right? Because we do not want extra chrysalids. Extra chrysalids? No thanks. Stasis? Yes, please. This is rubbish. I mean, I guess insanity? Just give me domination. Someone get domination. That's all I want. As well as many other side powers for UCSM. But on Epiphanous, I just want domination. Rescue Dr. Storm's End. In Operation
Ready
Bone
for
Star.
Western United States.
Now, these missions can go wrong. These missions can go frightfully wrong. At least it's only a difficult, that's fine. And we've got some reasonable troops back. One, two, three, four, five, six. And we've got 6.5 reasonable troops. That's enough to make a squad out of. In 6 days, we'll be back up and running. That might even be the next mission we do after this. But for now, what you've got to look forward to is Operation Bone Star, where we will be rescuing a Dr. Storm's End from an Advent cell. Thank you very much for watching this disaster piece, and I'll see you next time.